Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Just quite a bit of mixed information in this video. Firstly, for those that missed it, I'm on annual leave from the Prado Hospital, so we're not doing any work on vehicles at the moment. But of course, I've still got a heap of videos there for you, which I'm slowly releasing when possible. So stick to those, and it's probably a good opportunity for you to take a look at our playlists. There's a number of different playlists covering the important information and subjects you may be interested in, so have a look at those. There's not many of them. We're talking about a dozen or a couple of dozen. What do we got? Emus here. Check this out. See, I said we're going to cover it. Emu goes across in front of us, a couple on the other side. Oh, he wants, it's a suicide emu. He's staying there. No, he's not. There you go. Couple of emus. There you go. Just letting you know, a few emus on the right. So there you go. So what was this video about? I've got a number of bits of information. I can provide some feedback to you from this trip, and a lot of what we do is we don't just work on the vehicles, we hammer them. And not only do we hammer them, we have other Prados with us, behind us and in front of us, and all sorts of things. And this road here is getting a bit rough. I picked a nice smooth bit to do a video on, but then it got a little bit rough for a minute, but that's all right. So it's not R&D, it's not research and development, although it's helping other companies like Kaon develop their products, because it gives us ideas of things we need and improvements and that sort of thing. And even like, for example, Dobinson suspension, if we find a problem with suspension, we're going to provide the feedback not only from this vehicle but the other vehicles, because you know, of course, they're all fitted with Dobinsons and Kaon gear and all that sort of thing. And that's how we learn, not just in the workshop but doing the kilometers, right, on the trips, what works and what doesn't. So that's the first thing. Now I just want anybody that's interested in parts kits or purchasing any parts, we've got a playlist there. I think it's called something like how to buy my kits. So have a look at that playlist. It's got the videos in there, and just have a look at which video is relevant to you, whether it's you know, the BFE kit, you know, the water pump timing belt kit, or the injector kit, or the front wheel bearings, or the Dobinson suspension. You need to have a look at those videos to understand what's involved. We do it a bit different to everyone else, yeah? It's more of a personalised service. It's me, right? I'm going to give you the information. I'm going to organise the kit, pack the kit, sing the kit, and if there's any issues with anything along the way, it's me. I deal with everything. That's how we keep the quality control. That's how we keep everybody saying that was the best, easiest purchase experience I've ever had, okay? So that's how I'm going to keep it that way. So the way we do it, it's not just a website and you look at the injector and click, yep, that one and whatever, and click this and click that. You've got to listen to me, or watch as well, demonstrating in the videos what you need. You need to decide what you need and what you don't. So watch those videos, then you'll know what to do, and that's text me with your full name, your vehicle details, and exactly what you want at the right time. And I've put some videos and posts out there. That's why it's important to also be on our Facebook groups if you can, to know when we're on leave and when's a good or bad time for the parts, or to book into the Prado Hospital and stuff like that. So the point of this first point now, I suppose, is I'm going to be back on deck on Wednesday, the 14th of April, for the day, for the morning, more to the point. So 8 AM till midday. If you need information, right? So for example, in regards to any of those kits purchases, if you've watched the videos, great. If you haven't, maybe I can send you a link to a video, that sort of thing. So that's inquiry day. Now, if you want to make a purchase, I can send you the order. We do it via text message. You can pay for it, and then it'll get packed between Wednesday and Monday, because I did promise I'd be on deck Monday the 19th of April to take care of all your parts, kits requirements. Now, maybe hard to get the suspension done because it takes a little bit more time than the other kits, you know what I mean? So it's a possibility. And we've also got Tuesday, see how we go Monday, so also Tuesday the 20th. We're going to get all those kits out. We're still on leave though, guys. I'm just trying to help out here, give you a couple of days there for those people that need those parts, that missed all the messages saying, hey, we're going to be on leave for most of April, okay? Now, we're going to be fully back on deck by the 10th of May, okay? 10th of May, we're fully back on deck. So you're going to have your usual 3 weeks every Monday morning from 8 a.m. When I say 3 weeks, because we're on leave again in June, okay? I'm warning you now, okay? About the whole month of June and maybe even some of July. So basically the way it works for most people in a job, they get minimum 4 weeks annual leave. People that work extra and shift work, they get extra like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Some people negotiate, they've got 8 weeks. Well, I'm a good worker and I put in a lot of hours, so I get about 10 weeks a year. And I'll tell you, it's not enough. I'm going to have to talk to the boss. Oh, hang on, that's me. And work out a bit more. But my main point is, last year during COVID, we got locked down. We didn't get to take a lot of our leave, so we're making up for it this year. So I'm not a complete slacker. I've earned it, as you know, and I'm just letting you know in advance. The best time to get any of these parts kits is going to be from the 10th of May for the 3 Mondays in a row. So 10th, 17th, 24th, I'm guessing, something like that. They're going to be your best days. If you can't wait till then, your best days are, like I said, Wednesday the 14th, which is 2 days from now if I can release this video today, if I get phone service. I certainly haven't got phone service where I am right now, okay? Little bit of information about the trip. If you want to know about the trips we do and things that are working and not working and that sort of thing on trips, just give me a sec. You got a washout there you've got to slow down for. Basically, we've got another channel, 4x4 Touring Australia, spelt the same as 4x4 Diesel, 4x4 Touring Australia. Okay, subscribe on that one. You can see all the trips. Not only does it show you the scenery, some products that work, some things that don't work, some awesome places to get a feed. You know, there's stuff all throughout the video dropped in there. We just left a massive shearing shed that we checked out. There'll be just a few photos in one of the videos, not a big thing. But also to do with the vehicles, there's information in there, like I think I dropped it on 4x4 Diesel in the end, the one in regards to cleaning the cabin filters and stuff like that, a couple of different ideas on cleaning them, showing you how to get them out and clean them. And you might just find the scenery interesting, okay? And I'm not saying this trip's got the most interesting scenery for you, but there's going to be a lot of trips. There's already a lot there, whether it's day trips, weekends, weeks, or months. There's going to be a lot of videos and information there that you can use to help you plan your trip. So if you're actually into traveling in Australia, that's another channel you want to be on. Most of the vehicles in our group have been running on the BFG KO2s and nobody's had an issue caused by anything natural, like, you know, what are we looking at here? Rocks, sticks, plants, you know, driving over everything. Nobody has an issue. The tyres, other than the normal chipping, you do get the normal chipping, because what's happening here is we're powering along at, you know, 90, sometimes 100, 110 k's an hour. So to do that, because the vehicle's it's a brick, it's got wind resistance, so you're constantly powering against that, and of course you're on loose gravel roads, so there's a certain amount of slip there, and grippy tyres will chip, okay? So grippy tyres chip. Tyres that aren't so grippy, they don't chip as bad, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Anyway, my point is the tyres have been very reliable. We actually got you may see it in a video or a photo somewhere, we actually got a thread tap in one of our tyres at a station, a place called Mount Ive in South Australia. It was after then that I noticed I had a slow leak. It didn't fail at all, but we obviously, a couple of days later, after driving hundreds of kilometres on dirt roads and whatever, noticing losing a few PSI here and there, we decided to plug it. So we've got a video on plugging it. Which channel's that on? I think that's on 4x4 Touring Australia. So if you want to know about a really awesome way to plug your tyres that may or may not be legal in your state, territory, country, wherever you may be, that information is on the 4x4 Touring Australia channel, okay? Like driving on these roads, a few things what to look out for. Again, the videos will come out slowly, you need to hang around. I'm going to try not to pump you with too much information at once. So the BFGs, once again, super reliable. There wasn't many other different types of tyres at the start of the trip. We had more cars. Everybody sort of slowly drops off, you know what I mean? They've got to get back to work, that sort of thing. Lucky for us, we're taking a bit extra time, but you know, we're in and out on trips. We're in and out a bit, so doesn't mean we're not around. What else can I tell you? If people have been watching, those that want to know about another little creek you need to slow down for. People that have been watching our storage system. Our storage system has been excellent, okay? The drawer fridges, they are good, they work well. The problem is, there is a problem. It's probably partially due to me filling up the back of the vehicle with gear and water in behind the fridges, and there's not enough airflow, right? So the heat transfer is not working that well. The fridges do definitely seem to be using a lot of juice. Now, I will add to that, most of the time, they really got a hard time. They sit on their lowest temperature, bringing things down to about the 0 degree mark. We like drinks nice and cold. For those that haven't been watching, we've got a 20 and a 30 litre Dometic, Waco, whatever you want to call it, drawer fridges, so 50 litres in total. We've got a Century Dual Force 90 amp hour battery there, and it's well charged each day. But even by driving to the end of the day, let's say till 5 o'clock, when we're stopping, we're still often in 36. We've got the most common temperature for this trip has been about a 37 degree day, and it's been very warm and very sunny. I'd say warmer than it normally is in April this time of the year, so a bit of a heat wave, let's call it. It's certainly a lot cooler now. We're looking out the window at 21 degrees, which is awesome. It's a bit of a break for everybody and the fridges. And my point is, they do really well, the drawer fridges. Great idea. Do that, you know, if you're in Tassie, Victoria, down south, and predominantly use it around there, or weekends, day trips, or when you park up you can put solar panels on. You can do the drawer fridge if you like that idea. But if you're up in the northern half of Australia, or in temperatures that are usually a lot hotter, I would recommend against the drawer fridges. Okay, so what you may have heard, yes, it is true, they do suck a lot more power. Maybe the insulation is good, I can't see how. They look nice and thick, well insulated. We've got them in a box around the sides, top, bottom, and all that sort of thing. So I'm not sure why they don't work as efficiently, is the word. Definitely not as efficient as, I really love the 40 litre Engel. You know, the Engel Eclipse for $600, whatever it is on special. As far as I'm concerned, you can't go past it. And that storage system we've got, it's that slot, if you take the drawer fridges out and the divider in between, it's a perfect size to fit one of those on a slide. Okay, so you just get a tray and hinges, whatever, made up to suit that exact unit. Also, if you've been watching, we are going to have storage systems. We're working with a manufacturer to be able to make those for you. Okay, so it's something that's going to happen slowly. You know, good things come to those who wait. So you need to wait patiently if you want to upgrade to a really awesome storage system. We're going to take care of that. So that has worked. Everything else on the trips worked well. What else do we need to tell them? Mitch, anything else good or bad? Has anything let us down on the vehicle? Anything broken? No issues there. Just the battery was suffering a little bit because of the fridges. Just trying to think what else. How good was this? How was the ride on the Dobinson's monotubes, Mitch? What do you reckon? Bloody good. Yeah, he's nodding his head, saying good. You don't want to have your voice in this one, no? You want to be quiet. He's busy playing his game on his iPad there, you know. How about we put it away and have a look out the window, mate? You know, have a look around. We do that. Don't worry. He's just having his little session. Anyway, that's about it, guys. Just wanted to give you the update, let you know where things are at. If you watch this video, then you know when you can inquire and get your parts, right? So Wednesday the 14th, Monday morning, Wednesday the 14th, Monday morning, yeah, good one. Hang on, what do we got here? Another washout to slow down for. So Wednesday the 14th, yeah, the morning, and then again on Monday the 19th, as soon as you can, from 8 AM in the morning. Let's get the inquiries through, let's get the orders through, let's get it paid for, let's get it packed, let's get it sent, because I'm on leave, just helping you out. Monday, Tuesday if you have to, the 20th if you forget, or whatever the case may be, and then bang, that's it. We're on full leave again. You're just going to get the standard reply on any text messages or voicemail until probably, most likely, it just seems like a long time, doesn't it? The 10th of May? I'm saying the 10th of May, unless I've made a mistake. But look, there's a chance. Whoop, made a mistake there. That should have probably, it wasn't bad, but you should have probably slowed down a bit more. Slow down a bit for that one as well. Look, I'd have to check my dates, to be quite honest. 20th, yeah, 20th, 21st, 22nd. Yeah, that sounds... Look, to be sure, okay, I may be back on deck, and again, I'll let you know in a video, and I'll let you know on our Facebook posts, you know, on our pages, you know, the Prado Hospital. If we're back on deck earlier than the 10th of May, like now, I'm kind of letting you know that I'll have that Wednesday morning free. And I've been getting a lot of messages, so I know a lot of people missed the message, and I want to help you out. A, of course, yes, we need the income, and B, I want to help you out because I don't want you to go somewhere else. Don't be impatient, because what happens is people end up with the wrong parts or other brands and copies, and oh, she'll be right, mate, and oh, you were busy, so I just went to Dovinson's, and they end up with wrong part numbers and cars that are too high or too low. You know, like there's a lot of people in these companies, and they're focusing on lots of different makes and models, all right? Same as when it comes to injectors and stuff like that. They just don't... I specialise in one vehicle and one engine. Doesn't mean I don't do anything else, but generally 90% plus. So nobody knows them better. You know, I'm not big noting myself. It's just how it is, right? So if you want the job done right the first time, thanks for waiting. If you missed the message before, hopefully you got this one. And bada bing, there's a bit of a washout, but with the Dobbos, we're laughing. All right, we're out here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up if that info helped, and subscribe, turn the bell on. Bada bing. What day is it? It's Monday. It's Monday the 12th, if I've got all my dates right. I'm even putting a date on these. Monday the 12th update. There you go. I'm out here. See you.